So the Dallas Cowboys are eliminated from the playoff picture, but listen, that doesn't stop, the grind. I'm telling you right now, this is where championship teams are built and made, not in wins. I'm talking about in the evaluation period. This is probably one of the most important parts when building and like planning the future for your team. So games like this, plus the next two, got me excited because these are playoff caliber teams and they can really either solidify or bring to the forefront the truth of what our team is really and truly made of. And this Dallas Cowboys victory, is one of those victories that you can very much appreciate. So I started off this by saying if Mike McCarthy wins two out of the next three, he saves his job. In games like this, you can tell by it the way Jerry went up to him after the game and he was giving him that big hug. You can tell, like, yeah, it's the inevitable. He's gonna come back soon, but this team has not quit on him. Surprisingly enough, this team has not quit on him. Let me get the offense out the way. Cooper Rush probably had his career game. They attacked the roof of the defense, surprisingly enough. I guess so, since they got the news Antoine Winfield is not back there. That man, I just was surprised of how loose and weak the zones were of the Tampa Bay back end, and we kept attacking them and kept attacking them. And shout out to Cooper, of getting throwing a good ball. Yeah, but the run game was pretty much non-existent, which I very much so said this is going to be a big task because we're going up against Vita Vea, and I'm telling you, he's a large human being. So this is very much, under the microscope of the O line play. I'm gonna dig in deep, but I think they did pretty good. I mean, Cooper Beebe, he struggled versus Vita Vea, but this is what I'm saying, this is warranted. He's gonna have more and more encounters with him. But I thought, Brock Hoffman did pretty well. But the run game was pretty much non-existent, but the passing game pretty much took over. And shout out to CD Lamb. CD Lamb's out there balling. His growth this season has very much been, oh man, as a Cowboy fan, I was just proud to see going out there, getting hurt, going back out there the very next play and scoring a touchdown. His fight is incredible, incredible, incredible. And shout out to, for the offense putting up enough points. But let me get immediately to the MVP of this game, the defense. I made a video a while back commending Zim, and I told y'all, like, I just felt Zim, and each week this defense, you can see the exoskeleton becoming more and more firm, and as he gets more and more players back, this defense is becoming that much formidable. um and the fact we lost all these guys, and then we lost some guys, we lost Overshown, we questioned if we were going to be able to generate a pass rush. The fact that we lost all those and still we're able to generate what we need to, and even more, chef's kiss. The guys I wanted to highlight in this game, man. Shout out to the secondary. Can I start with them? Can I start with the secondary? Shout out to the secondary. Shout out to Donovan Wilson, Deron Bland. Man, that game was physical, right? And usually they'll say, okay, the physicality started up front. I felt the thuds and the pads clapping from the back end when the receivers, they were making their presence felt on these guys. Man, these guys, oh my god, like it was just, it was literally a warfare back in the secondary. Donovan Wilson, Deron Bland, Omarier, like those guys were coming, and they were coming with a vengeance and making guys play, man. That was such an amazing sight to see. Even Luafau going back there, and man, Luafau, what a game. What a game. He's becoming more of a wizard of just drawing the ball out. He had another forced fumble today, but I think they hopped back on it. Um, he's been so impressive. I'm very much more confident in the linebacker position and what I've seen. And with him with Nick Vigil was playing out of his mind, scraping, coming downhill, coming with a vengeance. They did a good job, y'all, in taking away this run game and did not let the run game. And then how Tampa Bay played us, they were trying to get on the edges with the run passing game. So they was doing these swinging passes, these slip screens, everything like that. They was trying to divide our defense in half and try to make them and isolate them and make them tackle in space. And those guys, man, they answered the call. They answered the call, man. Very proud of the secondary. Plus, let's add in the linebackers. Linebackers had a very good game. Now let's go to the D line. Man, Chauncey Golston had a play. It was amazing. I tweeted, I was like, man, what a miraculous way to defend the edge. And it was one like he had a swing pass, running back one-on-one. Normally, any other edge, like the running back, he's automatically getting around them, but Chauncey Golston able to sink the hips, move side to side, dance the feet, become a dancing bear, and his length and his size just harassed him. This pass rush, man, Marshawn Nealon had a very good game, forcing holding calls, getting sacks. Just I saw what I saw on film from him at Western Michigan. I saw it here in this game. Like he was a game wrecker, man. Like he was doing all the necessary things to wreck this game. Shout out to Osa. Osa was not knifing through. I don't know if he actually got in on the sack, but I saw the impact he was having. You know, like shout out to this entire defense, man. This entire defense. This was a high power offense we were facing in Tampa Bay. And if you saw me on the NFC East roundtable, I did say like, hey, like I trust the Cowboys to come in here and put together another performance because they stopped a more high power offense than the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Cincinnati Bengals, and they were supposed to win that game. And in this game, they found a way to win, and they're fighting. They're like, this team is physical, man. Like even if both the Buccaneers won, they would have been walking out of there in bandages. Like it was a war zone out there, and this is a character building game, character building victory, and I can't do nothing much but commend them, even though like they are hurting our draft chances. But if I have to sacrifice that in order to get some character building plus like some quality reps for our guys, I'll take that. Because like I said, we're in the evaluation period, and it is very much so needed. And these guys, man, like this is a very good victory at home, might I add. Hey, you know, so yeah. If you're new here, make sure to like and subscribe the video, turn on notification bells to get more content like this. Yeah, man. Hey, until next time. Peace, man.